I'm Craig David, and you're checking out Radio Flashback right here. Peace.
Get on the floor, no need to hold back. Sexy for me, the skirt, stilettos, all shaking all that. What you doing to me, girl? I can't hold back. Some hot stuff is all that I need, so I'll be waiting.
Welcome to Radio Flaixbac.
Thank you.
To Barcelona.
It's a pleasure to be here. It was one of those songs that I didn't think I want to use David Bowie necessarily. I was just writing songs in the studio, and I was inspired by 80s soul music growing up as a kid. So I heard this one song when I was in the studio, which happened to be David Bowie's Let's Dance, and I thought, oh, that's cool. When I remembered it when I used to DJ, it was one of the songs I used to play. So I ended up taking a little sample from it, recreating the backing track, and then just started to write a new lyric and new melody over it. And I didn't know if anyone was going to really like it at all, but when I played it to the record company, they were going, oh, Craig, we love this. And then I thought, well, we've got the problem of trying to get David Bowie to clear the sample. So when I sent it to him, he then came back and said, you know what, it's cool, I'll clear the sample, I like the version you've done, and the rest is history. And let's dance, that's what I'm saying, let's just let the music play right now. So it was cool. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's like, you know what, as soon as you if you put yourself in certain places, then you're guaranteed to have like photographers and people taking your picture. But there's places you can go. When I'm in London, there's places you can go that aren't, so people don't really know where you are, and they're very discreet and very private. But I think it kind of goes with the territory. If you have success and people recognise you, then it doesn't take that long for someone to say, oh yeah, he's over there, he's doing this and that. But it's fine, I mean, it is what it is. So some of them are from way back. I mean, to be honest, some of my friends came with me and kind of understand that I'm still the same person at heart, even though I've experienced all these other things. Whereas other friends, they kind of didn't quite understand seeing me on TV and hearing me on the radio. They were just like, this is not the Craig we know. So I've met a few other friends on my travels, but I don't have loads and loads of friends. I have a lot of acquaintances, but I only have a few friends, real friends. I don't think any guy really understands a woman, you know. I think you do, but you tune in to to FM frequency, and then next thing they're on like AM, like, and then you try to tune into AM, and next thing they're on medium wave. So you can never quite get the right frequency. I don't think ever. I mean, I think men are a lot more easier to get. I think men can be the way that they are is the way they are. They're very straight up. Women just have that, you think you completely understand something, but you don't, which I think kind of makes a woman quite mysterious, in a good way. I don't think it's a necessarily bad thing. After drinking the water, which I wasn't supposed to do, and get a really upset stomach for a good few days, I started to get into the culture of things. Everything was wrong at first. It was just like I drank the water, I was drinking mojitos which had loads of ice in it, I was eating this food which I didn't know where it was coming from, and it was just all going wrong for the first sort of week, and then the 3 weeks after that were incredible. It was a good time. I think they make the best of a situation that they're in. I think if you took someone out and put them in the Western world and said, look, this is what you can have, they'd go back and think, this place is terrible. But in terms of when you're less privileged in certain areas, they make up for it with rhythm and dance and music. So it has its upsides. I think we lose a lot of things over here. When you go clubbing is supposed to be people dancing and enjoying themselves, whereas in Cuba they do that. The Havana is like incredible, the clubs and the whole dance, but you come over here and it's very much being too cool, the VIP, it's just like, I like the simple things. I like kind of what do I like? Let me have a little think. Seeing the music is like 24/7. I love buying trainers, really. I like kind of finding odd like boutique sneaker stores to kind of buy trainers from. And technology, I love kind of trying keeping up with what the latest technology or gadget really is. It is nice when I can just chill at home and just watch a DVD and do nothing to do with music, because you just feel a little bit refreshed and then ready to go again. So probably sitting like in the top tier in the new camp. I like Barcelona, probably one of the best football teams in the world. I mean, Real Madrid and Barcelona, you have two of the best teams in the world. I think you have to treat your physique and your mind in the same way that an athlete or a sportsman, or anyone who's having to put their body through a lot of different kind of stresses. It's the same thing when you're on the road. You need to kind of, going into McDonald's and getting Big Macs all the time is just not going to make you that great when you're on stage performing. So you have to balance it. I would listen to, maybe Thriller is a good album to listen to, Michael Jackson's Thriller. Any of Marvin Gaye's stuff sounds great. To be honest, just anything that takes you back to when you were growing up. Boyz II Men was another group that I was really into. I like that. I think anything that takes you back to a good time in your life.